What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to review The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 3. So, this episode was a palate cleanser after last week's episode. So, this episode is Ellie and Dina and Tommy and the whole rest of Jackson grieving Joel's death and rebuilding after the attack, right? But the main thing that this episode answered for me was Bella Ramsey can carry this show. Bella Ramsey can lead this show, and I can say that 100% after this episode. This episode had no Joel in it, and she did a great job. The whole cast did, but in particularly her, Isabella Merced and Bella Ramsey, who play Ellie and Dina, respectfully. Bella plays Ellie and Isabella plays Dina. They're great. Their chemistry is great. And that gets me very excited for the future because I know what's happened. Because again, The Last of Us franchise is one of my favorite franchises of all time, and I think one of the best, or two of the best pieces of media ever put to consumption. But for me, that was the standout. Like, they had chemistry, and I like the way they did this better than the game. Where in the game you're basically, and I get it, it's a video game, right? You're not watching a movie, you're playing a movie basically, right? So in the game they just go, Ellie wants to get revenge. They go to Seattle right away. In this show, you and I haven't watched Last of Us podcast yet, hosted by Troy Baker with Neil Druckmann and Craig Mazin. I'm going to after I do this review probably, but because I usually watch that every week, but because I just find that interesting, right? But I like the way they did it here better because it picks up right after, like, Ellie and Dina get back with Joel's body, and Tommy comes in the door, and because Tommy was fighting off the attack from last week with Jackson, right? So Tommy, Maria, Jesse, and people like that don't know that Joel's dead yet until Ellie gets back. So Tommy goes and says, give Sarah my love, and I found that really touching and stuff like that. And they changed it, and the biggest change they've done so far with the game is, in the game, Tommy goes out to get his revenge first before Ellie does, and they started the change last week where Dina was with Joel, so it's Ellie and Dina both wanting to get revenge because Dina saw Joel as a father too. So that I understand why they did that, because they kind of quelled my excitement with my nervousness with Dina as well, because Dina in the game is a love interest, right? And I was worried when this show first started and we first saw Dina that when I knew they were gonna do this stuff, that Dina was gonna be just the love interest, and no. She's a fully, like, she has her own emotions, and they are gonna get into loving on each other, but and it's a beautiful relationship to watch blossom between these two, because these two have great chemistry, Bella and Isabella. But I'm just very excited to see what they do in the future. Oh, and they showed Seraphites. And next week I think we're getting into Isaac and Wolves. Which, if you thought episode 2 was crazy, it only gets crazier from here, bro. I can tell you that much. Right? I really enjoyed this episode. Now, for me, I would give this episode like a strong 9 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this content or any of my content on this channel, please subscribe, like, and share this video. And God bless you guys, and I hope you have a great day. And thank you for watching.